But everything you do, whether that be Office Space, whether it be Beavis and Butthead, or it has some sort of lasting. Like it's not just a show, and do you realize how people are touched by the stuff that you do, and how affected they are?
I hope so. I mean,
like even little moments. Let me. No. I want to share with you. Here's a clip from Silicon Valley. Tell me what you remember about this.
Oh, this was one of this was.
Watch this.
I can tell.
Here's a clip.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's sort of fading.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
I'm hearing you. It's just the image is.
Nelson, shut up for a second. If you can hear me.
Make a gesture.
Is it? I hear you. Is this?
I have no idea what you're saying, Nelson. Nelson. Can you help me, please?
Okay. So that we can cut on that. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Tell me.
Very well. Well,
we were about that.
We were writing. We were in the writer's room, and we had a whole thing that we thought was super funny before this. And with one of those, they have those things. It's like a Segway with an iPad on top, where you can be in like
different
doctors
rooms.
use it. Yeah, and we had a whole thing with that we thought was so funny. And then someone pointed out that's already been done on what's the Chuck Lorre
2.5 Men. Not 2.5 Men. Theory. Theory.
Big Bang Theory.
Big Bang Theory.
And it's like, okay, well, we got to come up with something else. And this is what replaced it. But my frustration with technology, I love doing this show to just put it out there. I just really like having worked because my second engineering job was in Silicon Valley, and I have like a love-hate thing with technology, and that's all.
Well, it's so funny. So, okay, that's the hate part of it. So that was, for those that are just listening and not watching, that was a scene where you had a hologram machine, right?
Yeah, super expensive, which exists. Like,
okay, but
trying to make it, yeah.
So, so there was a guy that I know named David Nussbaum, who is a big. Do you know who he is?
Oh no, I thought for a second you were talking about the actor who plays the guy at the end there.
No, I know the actors, but I'm talking. There's a guy that I know personally that's named David Nussbaum, who is a huge Mike Judge fan and was watching every episode of Silicon Valley and watched this. And he laughs at everything and thinks this is the best, and then sees that scene of the beam and changed the path of his life.
Really?
Yeah. He went, that's the best fucking idea. This is going to revolutionize the world. And then I'll show you his drawings and what he's done. Put up his drawings. This is David Nussbaum's drawing. He saw that machine. He drew this. He built and tried to. No, I'm telling you that he watched TV. This is how you moved him. He spent his own money and built like a hologram kind of machine. So listen to this. Cut to 2022. I sit on the board of a company called Proto. And it is run, and I've invested in it. And there are people from, there's NDAs, but they deal with the Kennedy Space Center, every bank, Christie's. It's the newest and latest in hologram. It was based on this episode, this moment.
Really?
Yeah. And you got to meet David. Do you want to meet David?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, David, say hi.
Oh, is he here on a hologram?
Oh, hey, Mike. Hi, Mike.
Hey, David. Oh, no, is it going to start glitching?
No, we figured out how to actually make it work. So thank you. I appreciate
pretty good, of course.
You inspired all of this.
But do you know?
Am I in 3D over here? No. Oh, is that what this camera?
No, that's not this camera. That's a real hologram. And I swear to you that these machines are in the St. Jude Hospital, so people can visit with their friends.
Oh, nice.
These machines. I've been doing concerts like this live. There's been big concerts. Kiss is buying them. Michael Bublé has them on the road.
Oh my God!
You
wow.
can be anywhere. You could be in Austin and direct your. But David was the guy watching your show and created this company based on a scene from Silicon Valley.
And it's called Proto. Wait, does it make you look like Adam Sandler, kind of, or is it just?
No, that's every Jew. That's every Jew.
No.
But you can put stuff on. You can.
You can put filters on him if you want to.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really cool.
So I'm beaming in to thank you. This is if not for that very episode, there's a good chance that none of this happens. We are in like 20 countries. We've got hundreds of units out there, and we're beaming guys like Howie and Diddy and Walker Hayes and
really
Ellen. We're beaming people all over the place right now. Live holoportation because of that scene.
Is this? Are you in one of these things, like these cylinder things right now?
No, he's wherever he is.
But I mean, is he inside?
No.
He's not inside
you can
anything.
just what's in front of you? Just a
Nothing, a
multiple
camera.
Camera setup?
Camera.
Yeah. It looks really good. Wow.
Yeah, and he can see you. He can see us, and there's no latency. This is real.
Yeah, I know. This is really. Do you have to have some super high bandwidth?
No, you can do this with your own phone. You could do this on an iPhone. You know, and this is it is amazing. So, David, you inspired what is considered a whole industry, which is probably, and it's, you know, they've raised millions and millions and millions of dollars. It's all over Europe, Asia, everywhere because of one scene that you wrote as a joke for your hatred of technology.
Well, this one works. See, Gavin Belson's thing didn't work. That was the whole. They had to go. They had to go to the landline.
It is true. Like, I mean, from Office Space and Beavis and Butthead and all of the incredible movies, it was that scene in Silicon Valley. I said, enough's enough. You know, I've seen holoportation in the Jetsons. I've seen it in Back to the Future. I've seen it in Star Wars.
Yeah.
That scene, though, I said, that is realistic looking, though. That is the first time I said, wait a second, we should do that for real. And here we are. We're beaming people all over the place now.
We had to use special effects to make it look real.
And there's no special effect. He's actually here. Thanks, Dave. Whoa,
yeah,
look.
thank you. Oh,
Wow. All right, thanks.
That's really good. It looks really amazing.
It is.
Does.
It is. I'll show you after. We have a whole showroom here.
Audio's great too.
The audio's great. The video's great, and he is actually here. You can do. I do concerts, and you know the people on stage. I guess the people from Kiss were here, and they were talking about maybe having Lenny Kravitz or Eddie Vedder live on stage from real time. They can come from their house or do whatever. Thanks, Dave.
Yeah.
Bye,
thank
Howie.
you.
Bye, Jacqueline. Bye, Mike. Beam you later.
Beam you later.
You know, Office
really
Space
cool.
changed who my husband is too.
Why?
He says it all the time. He says that growing up, he was a very insecure kid, and he watched Office Space, and he's like,